In a quiet village surrounded by flowering meadows, there lived a boy named Elon. He was kind, curious, and thoughtful, but he never spoke. Not because he couldn't, because he was afraid. Afraid of saying the wrong thing. Afraid of being laughed at. Afraid that his voice wouldn't matter. So Elon stayed silent. He read books, watched the skies, listened to people's problems, and learned everything he could, but never said a word. The villagers pitied him. He's bright but broken, some whispered. He has ideas, said the teacher, but fear has locked his tongue. But in the meadows, Elon found peace. That's where he met the butterflies. Chapter 2, The Meadow of Whispers. Every evening, Elon sat in the field, surrounded by fluttering wings. The butterflies landed gently on his arms, his shoulders, his hands. And when no one was around, Elon whispered to them. He told them stories, dreams, worries, ideas he never dared share with people. And somehow, the butterflies stayed, listening. He believed they understood. They became his secret audience, his comfort, until one day, something changed. Chapter 3, The Storm. A heavy storm hit the village. Lightning cracked the sky. Wind tore through trees. The river swelled and threatened the flood. In the chaos, a young girl named Luma was swept away by the current. While trying to save a stranded lamb, the villagers panicked. They ran along the riverbank but couldn't see her. Elon was there, and he saw her. She was clinging to a tree trunk, too weak to call for help. People yelled over each other. No one heard her cries. Elon's heart pounded. His feet were frozen. His mind screamed, "Say something! Scream! Tell them!" But fear gripped him like chains. Chapter 4, The First Shout. And then a butterfly landed on his nose. Delicate, calm, present. He remembered all the times he'd spoken freely to them. The honesty, the freedom, the courage. He realized something. Now, he had a voice, and it was needed. With a shaking breath, Elon screamed, "She's there by the tree!" Everyone turned, shocked. Not just by the news, but by the voice they thought they'd never hear. The villagers rushed. Luma was saved, and Elon stood trembling. But free! Chapter 5, The Change Then Story. He even stood in front of the village council once and suggested better ways to handle flood warnings. After that day, things shifted. At first, Elon spoke in short sentences, then full ones. He helped the teacher explain hard topics. He guided younger kids with kindness. And every evening, he still visited the meadow. The butterflies still came. But now, he shared not because he had to, but because he wanted to. Not just for his voice, but for the way he used it. Gently, wisely, bravely. Epilogue. The voice that grew wings years past. Elon grew into a thoughtful young man known far beyond his village. He became a speaker who traveled to places where others felt voiceless, reminding them, your voice isn't small. It's simply waiting for its moment. And whenever he doubted himself, he returned to the meadow, closed his eyes, and listened to the quiet fluttering of wings, his first audience, his earliest courage. Moral of the story: fear cannot silence your worthy. Only delays your life. Your voice matters, even if it trembles. Sometimes courage begins in the quietest places. The world changes when you speak up even when